following presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the LA Chargers. They're on the Eagles sideline, head coach Nick Sirianni. These guys have done more losing than winning as of late. They've dropped 3 in a row. Across the field, head coach of the Chargers, Jim Harbaugh. His side also a favorite in their conference, so a possible Super Welcome, everybody. Thanks for being with us. I'm Kate Scott, along with Brock Heward. Kicker Cameron Dicker looks all set down there. And we're off in Inglewood. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by the newly minted Super Bowl champion, now in his 6th season, Jalen Hurts.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here, he's got to play some clean ball.
First down, Eagles.
On first down, Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
When they were in our defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Another try following the sack. Completed over the middle. Not a lot of room for him. He makes it to the 34. Benjamin St. Juste getting up to end that play.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
Now Hurts on 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up Cam Hart. Well, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB in you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 46-yard line.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Johnson finds the football, complete. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Chargers will have a first.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Out of the gun, here's Hampton. That is exactly why you rally to the football. He got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd down and 12 yards to go.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. That one's good to McConkey. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
And the Chargers, first down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Y'all got to pump my taste. Y'all can't talk
Now, right there. That's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, LA! The Chargers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Jackson now to return it. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Now for the second time this game, we're going to look at the Philly offense. And they got off on the wrong foot here with that opening drive interception that led to points the other way.
Yeah, and what this defense has shown is they are going to capitalize on your mistakes, and not just a little, but by a lot. So from here on out, you better play some mistake-free football because this defense is hunting for more. Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Offense to the line for second down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Saquon Barkley, the intended target. So they're left facing third and long. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He lost it, deep left. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
Fields this clean at the 30. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. So the LA offense getting out there for their second drive. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
All right, here we go. Second down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 31-yard line.
Back to Hampton. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. That's 2 in a row. They've got third down now coming up.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Herbert here, third and long. Avoid some trouble there. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
Even on third and long, he still couldn't bring himself to force the throw right there, and that's okay. As coordinators will like to say, every drive that ends with a kick we can live with. Don't put the ball in harm's way.
And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock, but what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Benjamin St. Just on the coverage.
Going to go with Barkley on the counter. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
On third down, it's Hurts. Pass complete to Mechie. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Takes it in at the 26. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Herbert. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
And that was an incredible effort just to make it back to the line. No gain on that play, and this is how we'll end the first quarter. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They have it on 3rd and 9. Herbert from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. How about a big hitter? 30-40 yards there and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30.
And the Chargers, 1st down.
Shotgun give to Hampton. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
Throwing now, Herbert. That one's nabbed by Allen. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
He was taken down.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Back to throw. Here's Herbert. He's got it along the sideline. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Herbert now. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
That's another Chargers 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Harris does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, Well, it came at the perfect time.
And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Loud McConkey with a touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers double their lead to 14. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Jackson now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Kids at the 25-yard line. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. First and 10. Here's Hurts. It's a screen to Barkley. Space pass to 35. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. And an Eagle first down.
Barkley trying this up the gut. Jukes one defender. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Dante Jackson on the tackle. A gain of 14. First down, Philadelphia.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Here's another carry for Barkley. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
At the 18-yard line. 24-yard gain on the play. First down, Eagles.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, you get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
Finds Barkley underneath, and he's brought down after a short gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
On second down, here's Barkley. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up third down.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards.
Hurts now from the gun. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Chargers are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Hey, we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal, but you get interception and chunk yards with it, that is a gold star effort.
The 40-yard line.
Jim Harbaugh getting his Charger offense out there for another drive. And third down's not a problem for them on their way to the end zone on that last drive we saw, Brock, all season long. They've been very confident in those spots.
Yeah, Kate, this really has been a group who doesn't let the pressure or the situations affect them. Something you can really credit, I think, to their coaching, their preparation, and ultimately their execution.
And he has a gain of 4 on the run, which runs us up to the 2-minute warning. Second and 6 coming up here. From the 36. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And he'll go down here at the 16. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it brings up an LA first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to be set up with first and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
12 more yards. That's another Chargers first down.
Now run with Hampton. And he's in for the touchdown. The Chargers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there, not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense, and that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Dicker tacks on the extra point, and the Chargers stretch their lead to 21.
Eagles nothing.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down up the 28-yard line.
A gain of a yard. Brings up
Second and 8. Throw right side, caught by Goddard. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first.
And an Eagle first down.
First down throwing for Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
8-yard gain. Brings up second down at the 46-yard line.
Again, here's Hurts. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First down, Philadelphia.
Hurts yet again. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
5-yard gain. Brings up second down.
From the pistol, Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They're down at 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Third down. And 4 yards to go.
It's Hurts once again. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A 4-yard pickup on the play.
Hurts tucks it, starts running. Offense wins zone read, but what a read by the defense. They blow it up for a loss of 4.
Brought down by
Just before halftime, we get a timeout ticket.
tackle made back at the 37.
Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash.
4-yard attempt.
Hanging close, and it does find that right upright. No good. But I do see a flag out there. Let's see what the call is. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a first down. Elliott connects there, and it gets a fraction closer as the lead's down to 18.
Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the second best thing you can do. You can take all the time down, put points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Chargers and wide receiver Lad McConkey set for another drive. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. Here's Hampton, open the drive. Escapes a defender. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Cooper to Jean with the stop. First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Second down.
Play action now for Herbert. Conklin brings it in. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. Completed over the middle. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
This is Harris on 2nd down. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it. They're set up at the 35 now.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Herbert on first down. Into the hands of Conklin. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10.
That's another Charger.
They give to Harris from the gun. Has a big hole left. And he's finally taken down at the 3. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
That's another Chargers first down.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Now a run by Hampton. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
3rd and goal. Here's Herbert. He stays up. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Cooper to Jean in to pick it up. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that close, particularly as we get through the 2nd half. But once you get, you have to finish with points.
The Eagles about set to go on offense. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
Benjamin St. Jude.
You know exactly what this defense is thinking right now, Kate. They are thinking safety. Off the snap, boy, they crash the line, and they're inching closer and closer to the end zone.
And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James.
Taken down at his own 7.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd.
Brings up 3rd down.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
The Eagles are in punt formation. Braden Mann will kick it away. And he gets it away from his end zone. Jukes out a 1-stop. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. Jim Harbaugh getting his Charger offense out there for another drive. And we'll see if they go right back to the passing game here, coming off an interception they threw in enemy territory. Running behind center with Harris. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. It's a pickup.
It's Hampton on 2nd. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
It's a gain of 8.
Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Herbert from the gun. To the right and pulled in by McConkey. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
19 yards. That's another.
From the red zone now. He brings it in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. 8 yards to go as they get set on second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Hampton now up the middle. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up third and goal.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
All right, we reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. Anticipating the pass, defense out there in dime. It's third and goal. Shotgun snap to Herbert. His throw is caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
So on fourth down, on comes Cameron Dicker and the Chargers for a field goal try. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. Dicker connects there, and that stretches the lead to 21.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Jackson now to return it. This makes it up to the 25. The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Hauled in by Goddard, left side. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Play action, Hurts has it. This one taken in by Granson. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Second and 6 coming up here.
Second and 6.
They bring Mechie in motion. Second and 6 now. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line to gain.
5 yards on the play.
It's a sneak, Hurts. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first.
Quarterback sneak. 2 yards on the play. First down, Philadelphia.
Hurts now from the gun. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the Chargers' 40-yard line.
Hurts looking to throw. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run. Up to the line, and they're set. First and 10.
24-yard gain on the play. First down.
Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him. What was supposed to move the chains or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive. Throwing here, Hurts. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get it back to within 2 possessions. Dallas Goedert, the touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Chargers are being led back out on offense by Justin Herbert here. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Throwing on first is Herbert. Finds him over the middle. And this one doesn't go far. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now an inside handoff to Harris. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They're set up at the 35 now. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 44. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
An 8-yard gain. Brings up 2nd down at the 44-yard line.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Chargers nearing their 9th win of the season. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. To throw, Herbert. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game.
And the Chargers.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, well, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Hampton gets the handoff. Juke the defender. And he's got the Charger first down. And that should be all she wrote in this one. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. Chargers beginning to celebrate their win here as they take a knee. So the Chargers come away with the win in this one. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chargers as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.